The battle for AFC West supremacy might be headed into an explosive new chapter. The Chargers, already showing strength under Jim Harbaugh, could unexpectedly benefit from a major defensive shakeup within the Chiefs. But that's not all. Just before the wildcard game, the Chargers face drama involving Quentin Johnston, a key offensive weapon. Are they ready to overcome these challenges? Don't miss a single detail. Hit that like button and stay with me. The Kansas City Chiefs might have just handed the LA Chargers an unexpected gift, and it's all about who's running the show on defense. After an impressive 11-win season under new head coach Jim Harbaugh, the Chargers are riding high, but let's be real. They're still looking up at the Chiefs, who continue to dominate the AFC West. Kansas City isn't just chasing division titles, they're trying to make history by becoming the first NFL team to snag 3 straight Super Bowl rings. Meanwhile, the Chargers are just trying to punch through the Chiefs' massive shadow. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid have been the ultimate duo, and that isn't changing anytime soon. But every dynasty has cracks that can form, and for Kansas City, those cracks might appear on the defensive side of the ball. While Reid's offensive genius gets all the headlines, Steve Spagnuolo has quietly built one of the league's toughest defenses. And now, Spags is on the radar for head coaching gigs, which could be a huge shakeup for the Chiefs, and a golden opportunity for the Chargers. Spagnuolo isn't just being talked about, he's getting legit interview requests. The New York Jets and even the Las Vegas Raiders are reportedly interested. If Spagnuolo takes the job in Vegas, he'd stay in the AFC West, but at least the Chargers wouldn't have to deal with him paired up with Mahomes anymore. That's a win right there. Let's not kid ourselves. The Chiefs wouldn't suddenly collapse if Spagnuolo leaves. Andy Reid always has a plan, but losing him would shift the dynamic in Kansas City, and the Chargers would love to see that happen. Spagnuolo's defensive schemes have been a safety net for Mahomes and the offense, allowing them to thrive without needing to be perfect every game. Over the past 2 seasons, Kansas City has ranked in the top 4 in points allowed, and that defensive dominance has been a nightmare for the Chargers. In 2 games last season, LA managed just 27 points combined against the Chiefs. Let's be real. You're not dethroning Mahomes with numbers like that. If Spagnuolo bolts, the Chiefs would still have talent on defense, but it's tough to replace a coordinator of his caliber. Even if they bring in someone decent, it might not be enough to maintain the same defensive dominance. A slight step back could give the Chargers the opening they need to finally close the gap in the AFC West. Sure, the Chiefs aren't going to hire someone like Brandon Staley, but finding another Spagnuolo, that's a tall order. For the Chargers, this might be the break they've been waiting for. If Kansas City's defense takes even a small step back, it could be enough to finally level the playing field in the division. And with Harbaugh at the helm, LA might just be ready to take full advantage. So Chargers fans, do you think Spagnuolo leaving could really open the door for LA to take the division? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But if this news was big, wait until you hear about the drama involving Quentin Johnston. The Los Angeles Chargers might be facing a serious headache heading into their wildcard showdown with the Houston Texans. And it's all centered around wide receiver Quentin Johnston. After capping off the regular season with an absolutely monster performance, the former first-round pick is now popping up on the injury report with multiple issues, and things aren't trending in the right direction. Here's the latest. Johnston has officially been ruled out on the second injury report of the week. Not just because of a quad injury, but now due to an illness as well. Earlier in the week, he was listed as limited in practice with a quad issue, but the additional setback has put his playoff availability in serious doubt. This is a huge bummer, especially considering Johnston's recent surge. Just last week, he had the best game of his young career, torching the Las Vegas Raiders for 186 yards on 13 catches. It was the kind of breakout performance fans have been waiting for. Sure, he still had some frustrating drops here and there this season, but he turned it around to finish with 55 receptions, 711 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Pretty solid for a rookie campaign. Now though, the Chargers are staring down a tough situation. If Johnston can't go or is limited, it's going to leave their receiving core in a precarious spot. Simi Fehoko is just returning from injured reserve, and Jalen Reagor hasn't exactly been a reliable option. Josh Palmer is also dealing with a nagging heel injury, and while Darius Davis has flashed some potential, he's not DJ Chark, and he's definitely not Johnston. Bottom line, the Chargers need Johnston on the field. Without him, they lose a key piece of their vertical attack and the ability to keep defenses honest. In a playoff game where every weapon matters, Johnston's absence could seriously disrupt LA's offensive rhythm. Let's see if he can turn the corner in time. But as of now, it's not looking great. If Spagnuolo'S departure might be the relief the Chargers need, Johnston's potential absence in the wild card game could be the final blow to their playoff hopes. Without him, the offense loses much of its explosiveness. So Chargers fans, do you think Harbaugh can handle the pressure? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on everything about the Chargers and the NFL.